I've got some insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 23, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into this video, we've got some different low budget sniping and bidding filters that are going to help you make quite a bit of coins, and these are going to be based off some of the recent SBCs we've been getting for Winter Wildcard. So jumping into our first one, it's going to be a little bit of a weird one here, but bear with me. We're going to be looking at silver right mid and left mids. Now, if we go ahead and take a look, for example, at like silver left mid cards for less than 400, you're going to see there's quite a few cards here, but for the most part they're from like very weird nations: Slovakia, Austria, none of like the big nations outside of Spain. And the reason for this is a lot of these are up in price due to one of the recent SBCs. You need silver right mids and left mids, and you need a decent amount of chemistry. So what we can do to make coins from this is we can set our quality to silver, we can go left mid, and then we can set our maximum bid price here to 200. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for cards that we think are going to have more value than their current bid. So if we were to go look and see like a couple French cards here, what we do is we're going to go compare price on this card, and we're just going to like flick a couple pages and see like, oh, this guy's cheapest price is 450 there. I could bid 250 here, sell them for 400. And we're just going to do this over and over. And I would just assume for all those French cards, I can probably sell all those guys for 400. I see a German guy in the MLS here. That could be a decent card because the MLS is also in one of the league SBCs right now. So that's going to have value. And you can see I could probably sell this guy for 300. So I'm not really going to bid on him for all that much. But I see another German here, and I'd compare price. I could sell this guy 400, and I just go down the list here. And the longer you do this, the more you're going to kind of understand the prices and know which cards have value. So if we go take a look here, like if I go look at silver left mids from France, I'm guessing these are like 350, 400-ish. Yeah, you can see these are about 400 here, and these are going to get purchased for that SBC. Now, the closer you do this to when content gets released, the better it's going to be. And the way that you're going to find these kind of filters, we're going to come over to the SBC section here, and these daily SBCs are going to be the best. The ones that have challenge in the name or anything that you get a swaps token from are typically going to be pretty good. And if we take a look here, the reason I did left mids and right mids is you need 23 chemistry, and this has a left mid right mid thing here, and players from the same country / region minimum 3. So that's why this is going to be such a good method. And you could do this with left backs, right backs, you could do it with strikers, you could even try it with center backs here, but that's the reason that we're doing this kind of method here. So if you wanted to go find something for yourself, because a lot of times when these videos come out, maybe left mid right mid is like really contested because a lot of people are doing it, maybe I go look at like silver French center backs here, and you can see these have a decent amount of value here, these silver French center backs. So the cheapest one there was 350. So it looks like these are going to be selling for about 350 to 400 coins. 350 seems to be the value. So I would sit here and I would either snipe or bid on these silver French center backs for 200 coins or less. And it looks like there's a decent amount of supply here and not too many people trying to pick these up. And I'm interested as well to see how often this kind of stuff is going to pop up. Sniping as well, because I haven't tried sniping. I typically prefer to just do mass bidding on things like these low budget filters, but let's go ahead and give it a go and see if something pops up in the first 30 seconds or so. If it doesn't pop up in the first 30 seconds, I would say it's not worth it to do sniping if things aren't popping up every 30 seconds or so, especially if you're not winning every single card and they're taking that long to pop up. Typically the silvers aren't going to pop up very much because there aren't really that many packs out there that people are packing silvers in, whereas even with bronzes, people are doing bronze pack method, and there's a lot of supply from those cards there. So you can see these aren't popping up that consistently, so I would kind of avoid that and maybe just try to bid on another nation here. If I go look at like Spanish center backs, how much are these going for? These look to be selling for about 352. So I could go ahead and just go silver Spanish center back and try to bid on these cards as well. And you can see there doesn't seem to be much competition here. All these cards are on open bid, so I would probably try to do this a little more than that French one. It's really about bouncing around to these different filters until you find one that's really working best for you at the time. And you can do that when you kind of like look and see which cards you're winning the most as well. So you can see I won a couple silver left mids here for 250. We know I can sell those for 400 here. I could even list them for more and they could sell to lazy buyers, but simple as that, boys. Bidding on those silvers for this SBC and future SBCs that come. It looks like I've frozen on Ultimate Team, but guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.